I don't need it. I don't need it. I definitely don't need it. I 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 need it!
God damn it.
Huh?
Who's the next challenger? Can't touch this. Rising! I'm going to shit your Screaming Eagle!
Hey, that's pretty good.
I pledge my honor! The tasteful thickness of it.
Alright, later, the big boy and almost undefeated champion of Sons of Caledon. So for skill, your priorities are normal attack, core passive, and X special attack. Then it comes to assist, ultimate, and if you have any leftovers, dodge attack. Trash. His normal attack is a simple, racially motivated Gojo combo. But the bread and butter of his normal attack is the fifth part, which is the good old... It can also do this. What the... He's punching bullets. Holy shit. It is also connected to everything your core passive does. Speak of the devil, what the fuck am I looking at here? Did I pull for the undefeated champion or a Wikipedia page? I am not reading all that. So you see this little bar? That's Slider's special little thingamajiggy. When he's off field or when his allies use X special attack, that little thingamabobby fills up. And when it fills up to 80%, as shown by that line inside the bar, it buffs his... which you can quickly start without using the earlier attacks with either Quick Assist, Parry, or his X special attack. And it provides a lot, and I mean a lot, of goodies. Firstly, he gets a free Quick Assist, which is why it's not a bad idea to level up his assist. Second, enemies hit by the Enhance have their fire resistance decreased by 15%. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, ice as well. Oh nice, 6 months into the game and Wolfboy's already out of business. Now during the Knuckle McFlurry combo, your special bar depletes, which has its own set of buffs. Which does make you wonder what the hell Hoyo was smoking when they made this guy. Now, when your bar depletes, Lighter finishes with a straight so mean, we enter a different game. Which also increases the stun duration of enemies by 3 seconds. Also, for every 10% of the bar that you deplete, his impact increases by 2% for a maximum of 20%. There's also Lighter's additional passive, as if you needed any more reason to use him. Whenever Light is in a team with an attacker unit or someone from the same faction, for every punch he buffs the team's ice and fire damage for 1.25%, which stacks up to 20 times for a total of 25%. Now, when your impact exceeds 170, for every 10 points of extra impact that you have, that 1.25% gets another 0.25% added to it. And this stack of buff can go up to 75% total ice and fire damage. And if my math is correct, and trust me, I fucking suck at math, you need a total of 270 impact to be able to reach his maximum buff. So try to get as much impact as you can, and his own in-game buffs are going to help too, but getting him to 270, good luck. You doing alright there, buddy? Alright, that was a lot to go through. For his X special skill, Lighter does the standard anime jumping uppercut thing. But if you have enough energy to use it again, he somehow defies the laws of physics and gravity, propels himself off of the air molecules, and does a ground slam. And if you use his X special after getting all his impact buffs, oh boy, it hurts. Oof. Now for his ultimate, or as I'd like to call it, the funny frog punch, it really isn't all that important, but it does have some decent damage, so if you have some spare chips and money, it's not a bad idea to level it up.
I'm here, so we're good.
I pray to have an ounce of this man's confidence, good god. Now for weapon balls, naturally his signature, which is in fact a lighter, yeah, Hoyo really racked their brains for this one, is best in slot for him. It's got good stats and a perfect passive for him, and for an added bonus, it sets his scarf on fire. And my broadcast is not showing that. Which does beg the question how his red scarf is in a pile of ash at this point. The thing has more plot armor than Signora. But only go for his sig if you really like lighter, or have the funds for him considering the upcoming roster. But don't you worry, he has a lot of decent alternatives. For S ranks, there's the Teapot, which has decent stats and passive provides impact and attack percentage buff to the whole team. But the question is why you would have Qingyi but not herself unless you're a 50-50 victim. I'm sorry. The one that looks like it has rabies. Again, good impact. Unfortunately, the passive doesn't provide impact, but still a pretty decent passive. And as if taking Lycon's job of Ice Shred wasn't enough, you can take his W engine. And don't get me wrong, this isn't about giving Lighter an engine. At this point, it's about taking from Lycon. Now as for A ranks, there aren't many options, like literally there are only 4 A rank stun engines, but your best options for A ranks are the Broth and the Fossil, as they both provide good passive and decent impact. Now as for discs, this one is pretty simple. If you want to build a pure stunner lighter, you want to go 4-piece Shockstar Disco and 2-piece Inferno Metal or 2-piece Swing Jazz. And these are the main stats you want to go for. And as for substats, who cares? You try to min-max anything, RNGs will snap your fingers. But crits, attack percentage, and pen ratio are all good. I'm parodying the pen ratio, by the way, I still have no idea what it does. For teams, as said before, Lighter buffs the hell out of ice and fire damage, so any team that has ice and fire DPS can really appreciate Lighter. And as more ice and fire characters release, he'll have an even bigger roster lusting after his red scarf. Yeah. He can be a really good stunner for Ellen, which is the sole reason I got him in the first place, and no other particular reason, alongside Sokaku. Now, my dear viewers, I have a confession to make. I lied to you. It's not like Hover just yet, because an alternative for this team would be Ellen, Lighter, and Lycon, as you can have more stun uptime, and I do think the ice resistant shred stacks, so there's that. Another team for Lycon would be Soldier 11, Lighter, and Lucy. Now I don't have Soldier 11 yet, one day, but just imagine Soldier 11 here. Another team Lighter can be a part of would be Bernice, Lighter, and Lucy. I feel like Lucy's slowly becoming the Bennett of this game. She'll haunt us forever. We'll never escape the avatar of sass that is Lucy. All in all, Lighter is an absolutely amazing stunner whose biggest weakness is Bernice's absolutely phenomenal flamethrowers. But nobody's gonna blame him for that. And there's that. Hope you enjoyed and thanks for watching the video, and I hope you have a better day than me. Peace. Holy, and I thought Hoyo was afraid of muscles. All allegations have been beaten. Well done.